I think we're ready to go. So let's do it. Can somebody please explain to me what the hell just happened? This can't be good. What? Welcome back, everybody, to Star Rupture. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to go do some exploration to the north. I have mentioned this before, but in case you didn't hear me say this, I never actually explored all the way to the north, even in Season 1, so I've never been there. I think somewhere up in here there is a helium deposit, so our practical goal is to find that and set up, excuse me, a beginning helium extraction plant. Not necessarily a permanent one, but we just need helium because helium is blocking us from several recipes and basically blocking us from all the corporations. So we're all caught up on everything we can do here. Moon energy was the last one we just got, which was this 15% fog of war uncovered limb, which I'm not going to use because I want to keep my 20% stamina regeneration one on instead. So just to show you, if we go down the list, we can't do future health because we need glass for both of these things, and we can't do glass until we get helium, so that's why helium's like next on the list. We can't do selenium because it needs either glass straight up or synthetic silicone, which we don't have the blueprint for yet. We can't do Griffiths because Griffiths needs a stabilizer, which we don't have the blueprint for yet. Moon energy requires nozzles and chemicals, which we don't have the stuff for. And Clever requires synthetic or heat. Also, don't have the blueprint. This requires glass. So we are at a standstill at the moment for the corporations. A couple of comments to respond to. You guys told me that I can put a small storage below a large storage, and that gives us a total, let's see, what did we say? There was 42... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so there's 42 slots in here. There's another 18 in here, so that gives us 56, 60. That gives us a total of 60 slots versus 54 for this wall space. So if you combine a large with a small, you get a little bit more storage space. So that does make sense. Appreciate that comment. I also got a couple other comments where you guys said that if you're in the drone and you bump into your character, that's what has been kicking me out, because I had mentioned 1 or 2 episodes ago that every once in a while I get kicked out of the drone and I didn't know why. Well, that's why, because you're running into your character. Which I don't know that I'm actually a fan of that, because I'm not really intending to get out of the drone when that happens. So I don't know, I wish we could turn something like that off. Okay, so anyway, we are, I've got a bunch of ammo here. As you can see, we got building materials because we're going to also build a zip line as we go. To the north, plus we need extra stuff, to build a plant, put down a core and a habitat for the next Star Rupture. I'm also bringing along some regen capsules if we get into combat, and glow caps are going to be kind of our go-to nutrient for now because I've got so many of them from hitting the caves, and these give you 50 health, 20 food, 30 hydration, and no side effects. So it's really good stuff to have. All right, so that being said, let's go. Oh, actually, one other thing real quick. We're pretty much done with these launchers, so I'm going to be taking those down. I'll do that off camera. And then, Gesundheit, excuse me. And then the plan's going to be for us to start building what I'm calling my world bus, which will be kind of the main bus that'll travel, across the map and and have different stations where it goes through and picks up higher level products as it goes, kind of thing. It's a little bit foggy out right now because we just had a Star Rupture, but what I'm planning on, this is tentative, I might change my mind, but what I'm planning on is running the bus probably straight that way to the east, either right next to or maybe even over the top of that calcium production. And then over in that area, there's a nice big flat area which we're going to build our second plant, and from that plant we're going to start manufacturing, tier 2, tier 3 types of products like rotors and stators and stabilizers and that sort of thing. So that's the tentative plan for all of that. Okay, So, I think we're ready to go. So let's do it. Can somebody please explain to me what the hell just happened? This can't be good. What? Oh my god. Really? Okay. I'm not gonna...
What was that? I died. And now I'm, here.
A copy of your consciousness is always being sent to the last used regeneration chamber. Welcome to your new sleeve. The first one's free. Each one after that will of course be added to your debt.
That was the most fudged up thing I ever experienced. Never again.
I'm afraid never is too strong a word.
What? Alright, nope, I'm not playing this game. No, I'm playing this game, but I mean, I'm not, no. We're reloading because that was a bug. That was not supposed to happen. The problem, guys, if you didn't know this, is when you die, you lose your weapons, and you have to repay for them to rebuild them, among, you know, other shitty things, right? Like, our health is really low and everything. So that was a total bug. I'm going to reload the game because I was pretty much ready to go before I even started recording. Yeah, nope. Not accepting this. Bullshit. Okay, we're back. We should have our weapons back. All of our stuff, our health. Yeah, that was weird. I have never seen that happen. Was it because I was right? Let's try it again. No, see, it worked that time. I don't know, man. So bizarre. Okay. Well, anyhoozle. What we're going to do is we're going to jump off here. And we're going to... Okay, let me look at the... Whoops. No, get out of it. Let me look at the map. We can't go any further than this because we hit the radiation. At least not right now, anyways. So I guess we'll start ziplining up this way, and I think we can maybe get through over there, maybe up in that little saddle up there, I'm thinking. Alright, so what we're going to need to do then is... Let's make some kind of a junction. There we go. So the way we'll do that is let's get this going here. And, oh, no, you're not going to let me drag it, huh? We're going to want kind of like a little bit of almost a runway idea. I don't know how long this should be. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make it 8 long. We'll make it 9 long. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll grab a zip line here. Let me try this one more time. Nope, you're just not gonna work, are you? Can we do this? Can we do this? And then this? Nope. See, sometimes if you bury these too far, you can't get them back out. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do this. And it'll have to look jank. Maybe what we can do is put a ladder there to make it look like that's what we intended. I won't tell anybody if you won't tell anybody. Alright, let's actually test this momentarily. I just want to make sure I gave myself enough of a runway. Can you turn around and go the other way? Well, if you don't do that, you might be able to. Guess we need to put a ladder right here. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that's plenty of space. Probably even more than we needed, but that's okay. Having a little extra is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, I'm not going to be too terribly particular about trying to make this neat because these... No, don't do that. These guys are kind of quirky, and so, you know, it's just going to be as good as we can get it. And we want to... Oops, hold on. Let's get that up high so we have good terrain clearance. There we go. Okay. And I may end up taking this back down in the future anyways. Right now, we're just doing it so we can get back quickly, more than get there quickly. Alright, I wish it wasn't so fucking foggy out. I don't know if we could get up through that way. I think we probably better be aiming that direction. I'm thinking, can we go any... Okay, building is too long. If we turn it that way... Nope, it doesn't like that. Let's just go to there. You can get up on those tall ones if you just double jump it. Alright. Let's get up on the ridge here. And that should be adequate. And we'll just keep moving this direction. Could we get over the top of that? I don't know. Let's try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Building is too long. Oh! Is it because I did like a double jump thing there? Yeah. Oh! Whoops. Okay, we're gonna have to redo that one. Yeah, we have to get that one a little higher in the air. I kind of did a double jump thing, which launched me up, so that must have been what I did the first time too, and I just, didn't realize it. All right, let's get you up in the air a little more, and we'll try that. There we go. So we'll aim for trying to get over that way, but again, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. Building is too long. Okay, let's get it up in the air. Yeah, if you jump off just a little bit before, you can kind of slow yourself down and make that work okay. Building is too long. I wish we could go a little bit further on these. Yeah, I didn't quite get it that time. Building is too long. Raise it up. go. Okay, building is too long there. Raise it up. Alright, let's see if we can peek up over the top of here. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I've never been in this area. Not even in Season 1. Okay, we should be able to make this work, I think. There's a thingamadoodle down there, too. Can we get all the way up to here? Yes, we can. Look at that. That should be good. Let's jump down and grab this. 400 research data. Okay. Can't attach a ladder to the bottom of another ladder, can we? Could we do this? Let's see if I can get it to go underneath there. Yeah, like that. Oh, we can do that. All right, and then all right, and then can we do this? There we go. All right. And we have to clear. It'd be fun to go all the way to the top of that mountain, wouldn't it? Oh my god, that would be fun. Really, a little unnecessary, but it would be fun. I don't know. We might have to try that sometime, but for now, let's just keep on with what we're doing. It's tempting, huh? Okay, no, don't get sidetracked, OG. Alright, so how about if we go to here? And get that up in the air. I think we should be able to clear that. Nope. Not quite. Okay. See, the thing is I don't want to get up too high because then we're going to have a steeper drop. Which could be fun, but might not be practical. So why don't we just do this? Let's just go to here. Need to make sure we can clear everything. Yeah, that should work. I didn't want to overshoot this one. Are we going for a ride? Okay. Yeah, it kind of makes sense to hop over to here, doesn't it? I think we'll do that. Okay. And then way down into the valley, as far as we can go, to there. There's a lot of titanium over here. And now I am in new territory that I've never been in before. That's fun.
Good stuff.
Let's pick these plants.
Looks good.
So we have a geoscanner over there. And bugs. What we need to find is helium. And I don't even know if there's helium over here. I'm just assuming that there probably is. Alright, let's extend this out another section or two. Building is too long. If we go to there, are we gonna have clearance? Yeah, we should. Where were we at? Oh yeah, building's too long. Okay, there's a POI way over there that we could look for blueprints. I think that's helium right there. Pretty sure it is. Okay, nice. Oh shit. Really? Damn it, Jim. Alright, let's get you up a couple of notches. Okay, I think I'm going to continue to run this straight north. Okay. What? Oh, I was going to say I can't go up, but... Yeah, let's go at least one more section to the north, and then we're going to set up a junction that goes off to the west over to that helium. There's also sulfur way over there, too. Right, okay. So let's go another section. Let's raise that up a couple of notches, just in case. Was something shooting at me?
Reloading.
Thought I heard something when I was passing that ridge up there. Excuse me. Alright, well, I guess they're coming now, so...
Reloading.
There's a little fucker. Hit you with the laser. Still have combat music. There's one way up there.
Changing mags.
All right. Let's grab this. Oh, there we go. Wasn't there another one that dropped down that way?
Who's next?
Okay, I think that's it. I'll pick you up. Still have combat music. Come on over.
Reloading.
I think we're good. Yeah, there's definitely 2 helium deposits over that way. Building is too long. Nope. Bring it up a couple of notches. Make sure we have clearance. Oh. Okay, so we're going to create a junction here. I made that other one 10, but I think 8 will be sufficient. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and then we'll put a new zip line going this way. Just because that is not aesthetically pleasing. Wait, what? We'll do this. Okay, and then let's just put a ladder. If I put a ladder there, will it get rid of that thing? Nope, it won't. All right, well then let's put the ladder on that side. Okay, so that will continue to the north. And let's raise it up a little bit. But we also want to go now to the helium. So can we... How do I want to do this? What if we just do this? Yeah, lock that. I don't know if I want to put one there, or if I even needed to put one there. Did I put that one down too low? What the fuck, man? This game, sometimes it does some of the weirdest shit. Alright. Let's bring this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're bringing out that far. And then we should be able to just... Well, actually, can we do this? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll make the zip line pole the 8th one. And that gives us plenty of runway room. And then we'll probably also do one going off that way for later, but we're not going to go that way right now. Okay, and it might make sense to also just kind of do something like this too. Yeah, that works. I could put rails up too, but I don't know, I'm a little bit pissed off about rails right now because of what happened in the last episode. Alright, now, can we get through these trees? Let's try it. I don't know if it's gonna, whoops. I don't know if it's gonna let me do this. There's another bug up there. And it looks like there might be a body up there too, so we should go up, or maybe at the base of that. Anyway, will this work? It does. Okay, that's surprising. Alright, this is a new item that we have not picked yet. These are grubs.
Looks good. What is that?
It's a grubbler. I know what you're going to ask. Yes, my analysis shows that it's 86% edible.
Why would I ask that?
So, oh good, we got another cave too, and the zip line's going right next to it, so that'll be good. The grubblers are used in my favorite food recipe, the one that gives you both hydration and food at the same time. So we definitely want to be picking those. Okay. We just got the attention of the bugaboo that's up there. In fact, you know what? Let's...
Easy, WP, GG.
Let's temporarily do this. Oh, shit. Because we can. God, those zip lines are awesome. But they don't, you know, shoot you 500 feet up in the air, that is. Okay. Get that off of there. We still have a few more bugaboos around. That guy over there is a spitter.
Changing mags.
And he's a spitter too. Yeah, I don't think I want to attempt this geoscanner without turrets. We might be able to do it, but let's not make things hard on ourselves, right? Oh, there's some more grubblers down here. Let's grab those. And we got one of these. Okay, 400 research data. Let's finish out our line to the helium. Okay. We're gonna have to remove this guy. How about if we... That's as far as it's going to go. I think what I'd like to do is... Let's bring it to here and raise it up to there-ish. Maybe there-ish. Fantastic. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're going to set ourselves up a little, probably temporary, but not necessarily temporary, helium gathering thing. We're pretty damn far away, you know, from our... Oh God, look at all the bugs over there. You know, we're pretty damn far away from our base of operations. So I probably won't be railing this back. I'll probably just accumulate it here, and then we'll do all of our... We'll set down a habitat in the research recipe station and all that stuff here, and just do everything we need to do here. Because it doesn't really make sense to truck this back. It would make more sense if we had drones, but we don't have drones unlocked yet. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Maybe we'll make this permanent. Maybe. We'll see. Did we... Yeah, we already looted that. Okay, so to start this process, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put down the actual extractors themselves. Well, no, we got to put down a core and some power, right? Can we... Yeah, I don't think it'll even let us put down the extractors. Well, autosave. Why don't we put the core over here? Do we want to try and set it so we could maybe access some other stuff too? If we put it there, we could get to that titanium over there, but not the titanium across the way. If we put it this way, we could tap into that sulfur later on. That might make more sense. I need to get my drone more over this way though. I don't really see anything more that direction, so we can probably turn it, have this go. We would, if we wanted to get all of the helium nodes, we'd have to have it go at least that far. Okay, let's lock that location for a second. Okay, yeah, that still is fine because it's covering the helium there. And it looks like it's hitting all of the potential sulfur nodes. So that's probably a pretty good placement, I would say, right there. There we go. All right. So then let's not worry too much about doing anything else with that right now. Let's just get the sulfur going. Okay, so we want helium extractor. I think we should build that way if we want to expand. But I might put these like this so they're facing each other. They don't really line up though because of the terrain itself, so excuse me, we can't really do much about that. Actually, no, let's stay on this side for the accumulation of this. But if we want to build, say, like a glass production later, which we also need calcium for, we would have room to expand on that side. I'm making this shit up as I go, you guys. Making it up as we go. Okay. So let's bring you up to there and lock you in place. And then we're just going to run you down this way. Are we going to clear this terrain here? Just barely. Okay. Let's just run you out to there for now. We'll have a little bit of terrain sticking through here, but I don't think we're going to worry too much about it. We don't need these here. I think I'm going to run one more row. All right, now let's grab... what the... I'm getting infected.
What's going on?
You've entered an infection cloud. Microorganisms from the vermin are reacting with your equipment, disrupting your shield.
Fucking
So
bugs.
no safety net then?
Where are they at? I don't even see them. We must have had one of those little blue assholes sneak up on us and explode, and I just didn't notice it because I was up in the drone. But usually it pulls you out of the drone when that happens. I don't know, man. That was weird. Okay. Did they do a full infection, or... I think they did. Where is it? We gotta look for, like, their little egg sac thingies. But I'm not seeing them. Over here? What the fuck is that? Oh, wait. Is that just part of the extractor? Oh, it is. Okay. This is weird.
Changing mags.
Because, like I said, if you're in the drone and there's bugs around, it pulls you out. And rightly so in that case. That did not happen this time, so... Are we dealing with some other kind of weird fucking bug again? I don't get it. Oh, maybe they hit the core. Oh, I bet you that's what they did. They hit the core. And it was far enough away to where we didn't notice it. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. When the bugaboos get in the blue cloud, they speed up, like, super fast. And since we don't have a shield, we don't want to get hit. In fact, my health is even down a little bit. Why don't we take one of these?
Delicious.
Delicious. Okay, so see, they've infected our core. So we gotta shoot that fucking thing off of there, and then it should start to clear out.
Changing mags.
There we go. Okay. Can I disinfect it? I mean, it'll wear off on its own, but let's get it boosted here. So that explains that. Okay. That's why it didn't pull me out of the drone, because, you know, we were too far away. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Good stuff.
All right, why don't we... Let's put a ladder right there. Back to doing what we were attempting to do before. So let's grab a multi-rail. And with this we have multi-rails now, yay. I mean a rail connector. And that's about the center, I would say, between the two of those. So let's put you there and you there. And then we will come out of you into you. And you into you. And for now, all we're going to do is just set up a shit ton of storage depots. I'm out of building materials. Really? Wow. Okay. Then in that case, we're going to have to go back and get more. And while we're back at the base, we can turn in our research data and come back with more building material. Let's take a ride back. Ooh, are we going to make it through on this side? Yep, right through the middle. Look at that. Freaking awesome, man. These zip lines really are fucking cool. I'm just going to say that. They are so cool. I love them. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Really? Okay. Then that means we should raise both of these up at least one notch. Why, I wonder why I didn't hit that coming the other way. Do I have enough to put this down real quick as a guide? No, don't do that. Man, here I was just having a good time, enjoying the ride, and it got cut short. It just immersion breaking totally. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this and go here, but we want to go up one and then reconnect to you. Let's also raise you up by one. Put that as a marker. And grab you. Turn you that way. And you know what? I'm not going to fight it. I'm just not going to fight it. Okay. It'll go the way it'll go. Whatever. You be you. You do you. And we'll make it work. There we go. It sure beats running back. The bad thing about not running back, though, is we're probably not getting any XP for movement, but it's alright. We'll still get plenty of movement in. That runway works pretty good. All right, let's go to the analyzing station first. Words. Okay, we got that done, and put that away. Go to here. Put all of this stuff in here. I do have the ability to put down a cooking station, but I don't have room for it, and I'm kind of holding off on that until we get a little bit better base situation built. Right, okay. Let's grab...
Oh, just what I need.
Those... Is there anything else we need to do while we're here? I don't think so. Let's see, so we got to put all the storage depots down. We got to put power down. Let's take a few more. I don't want to overfill too much because we're going to go try that POI and then we're not going to have room for shit. Let's take that many. Okay. Oh, right. We always want to have one of these with us. Always, always, always. Just in case we get into an emergency situation. Okay, I'll see you guys back over there. It just occurred to me that we need to redo, we need to redo this going off the other way. So probably coming off of here. Let's cut this. There we go. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we were doing 6 or 8. Now if I try and lock this in, it's going to shoot in the air. Yep. Okay, that's rather irritating. I wish that's something they would address too. All right, and then what we'll do is you're not going to let me do that. All right. And let's just put a ladder there in case we need it for whatever. Looking good. And we're back. Okay. I think we'll leave a row in the middle. And we will connect you into there. Nope. Don't do that.
Rupture activity detected.
All right, it is time
finding a safe
for
place.
a habitat. Let's get one down. I was going to do that anyway. Come on. Get up in the... oh, I can't get in here. Right. Sorry. Forgot. Won't let me do it with the star rupture. Let's turn you that way and drop you down. Yeah, here. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go up one. Really? God damn it. Well, we don't have time to fuck with this, so let's just... I might do something different later, but this is the way it's gonna be for now. The viewport's in. Let's make sure we have an analyzing station here. Let's make sure we have a recipe station here. We'll also put in a corporate terminal in the usual spot and a 3D printer. And then maybe we'll put some storage up here. There we go. Okay, that's all I'm really going to worry about for now. I'll see you guys after the star rupture. In fact, you know what we're going to do? As soon as this rupture's over, we're going to run up to that POI, because then the bugs will be dead. I mean, it would be fun to fight the bugs, but let's not look a gift rupture in the mouth either.
Ruptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Warning. The planet is being incinerated. Temperature returning to normal.
let's head up to this POI and get a new blueprint or two, hopefully, and some research data and other goodies. Those guys come right out after the Star Rupture. So yeah, this is the way to do POIs if you don't want to fight the bugs. Fighting the bugs, though, is worthwhile because...
Let's see.
The XP, but... You know, sometimes you don't want to fight the bugs. Or you just want to take advantage of situations like this when they present themselves. Okay, let's go over here. There's a moon energy building. Okay, more ammo there. Open the door from that side. Climb up here. Here's the blueprints. Oh, god damn it. We already have the rotor blueprint. I wish the game wouldn't do that. Well, shit. It is what it is. 500 thingies. What's this do? Hydration loss reduction. Alright, let's take that right now. So we have room for that. And we'll take that. I have not read this myself because I never came here, so let's read it together. From Selenian, congratulations, exactly a year has passed, and we are so happy with your results that as a bonus we are deducting 20,000 UC from every crew member's debt. Secure, that probably stands for universal credits. Secure the equipment for the next crew and then enjoy some vacation time once you get back. The rescue team will arrive with the capsule tomorrow at noon Earth time. We are proud of you. See you soon, Selenian Corporation. Unfortunately, the capsule has not arrived on time. Can you tell me how long the delay will be? Not sent. Alright, that's from the people that were here before us, of course. And there's probably not anything up on the roof, but let's look anyway. Yeah, that's disappointing about the blueprint. I don't like that aspect of this game. It should not, in my opinion, which you're all entitled to, it should not repeat blueprints that you already have. It should have something in the code that
gotcha.
doesn't do that. Because what happened to me in Season 1 is it took me a very long time to find the blueprint for the silicon. And I don't know, it's one of those things where it's almost not respecting the player's time because, you know, I found all kinds of duplicate blueprints, but not what I needed. So, just something to kind of think about, I guess. It's certainly not a deal breaker, you know, for me, but it's a thing. Nutrifluid. That would be kind of a waste. You know what? We don't need those right now. I don't even know what those are for, to be honest with you. I've got a couple of them back at the base. I'm sure they're used for something, but I just don't know what it is. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Alright, well, we're going to leave the base like this because I just don't want to fight with it right now. Really? You're not going to let me put those there? What about these? No, we're going to have to do this. And we'll redo these. And then let's get back to connecting all of our depots here. I think we'll just run this one through. You want to make sure with depots that you don't loop them, because then you'll get into an infinite loop situation. So we'll just do it like that. If you hook the rails up first, then it'll automatically just tell you that's all you can do. In fact, it would be nice if it would just set it to that, but it doesn't. At least I don't have to hunt for it down here, right? But you have to do it also in order so it knows what's coming down the line. There we go. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Last thing we need to do is get power down. So what I'm gonna actually do is let's run a pathway out to the core from here. We don't need to physically connect to the core, but kind of makes sense in some ways to do that, I think. Oh, you mother. Did not want to do two. Okay, so we're clearing the tree, that's good. And then why don't we... Let's put a border around here. From here to there. Okay, that's all I'm going to do over here, but now let's get power going. One thing we could do is keep the power away from the core so it's less likely to get attacked. I think there's a drone up on that hill too. So maybe what we could do is set up a little bit of power over here. We're not going to need a ton of power at this place unless I really expand it in the future. I think I would probably want to leave this area for building stuff if we do that. So why don't we do this? Let's get you up here, lock you in place, and then let's run you over to, say, there maybe? And then we'll do an extendable.
Rupture status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
I should have run this one more, I think, to there. Alright, now, what we'll do is we'll just set up ultimately however many generators we need over here. And we want to turn it this way, so it's facing the sun. And let's redo that because it's not level. Can I run the extendable all the way over to here? Probably not with my body in the way. Yeah, those extendables are awesome, man. They go quite a ways. Let's grab these. Oh, not enough room. Here, let's... Hey, we're producing helium. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, I might actually move this habitat. Maybe later, we'll see. But let's go ahead and get some room here.
Interesting.
Okay. A ladder here, just so we have it.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
So just one of these solar panels so far is running this whole grid. Just... Oh shit, I should have gone down in the cave. Ah, man. Oh well, we'll do it next time. But the idea is, if and when we need to expand this plant, we'll just do a row down this way, we can do a row down this way, and we can fill this whole area in some more with, you know, power as needed. It'll be on an as-needed basis. Let's check this drone up here. Okay.
Gotcha.
Another 400 research data thingy. Alright guys, we're going to do one last thing before I let you go. I am going to go ahead and actually move the habitat. And I want to show you what I'm going to do with that. So let's take the habitat and we're going to put it right here. And let's extend this out a little more. And I think what we'll do here is bring that down to there maybe. And then grab the extendable and bring it down. Oh, no, that's too far underground. Okay. Thought that might be the case. Grab you. Can we do this? Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, what we'll do... The kind of bad thing about putting it here is it's going to block the star rupture, but that's all right. We've seen it many times before, and we'll see it many times later, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. We will still put viewports in those, just because we can. All right, and then we'll put the corporate terminal here. I don't have anything stored in the other one, so I should be able to just take it down without having to worry about that. We'll want an analyzing station and a 3D printer. Put that there. Yeah, and that's... We don't really need a food station here. Let's make this our storage wall. And I'll just leave that open for potential future stuff. I like this setup a little bit better. And then we'll just take this whole business down here. How did that happen? This episode has just had all kinds of weird shit happening, hasn't it? Maybe... I don't know. Oh, it's like it's putting it back. That is bizarre. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe that'll go away when I log. Don't know. That's so strange. Any hoozle. Alright, ladies and gents, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and for the next episode, we got a POI up there we could hit, and we might continue exploring as far to the north as we can go, and it looks like we're only going to be able to go maybe to about that area, but we'll just keep exploring as far to the north as we can go just to finish that part of things. And then after that, we'll probably go back to the main base and get started on the main bus. That is the tentative plan anyways. And I will, in the meanwhile, of course, work on feeding helium into the recipe station to unlock all the stuff that requires it. So, with that being said, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.